Yo, what's up, my fellow creative? If you want to take your business and 10x the prices that you're charging and be able to make a lot more money for your creative gifts, this video is going to show you how to do that. I've gone from charging $500 for a branding package to over $5,000. $5,000 is the bare minimum package that we offer now to clients, and we charge as much as $15,000 or $20,000 for a full branding package, depending on the type of client you have. So if you want to learn how to do that, that's what this video is all about. So the first lesson that I think is really important, you can see all this cash here across my desk that I was counting out. This client actually paid me in cash for the project that we're doing for them, and I'm super grateful. I've never had that happen in 15 years. I've been getting checks and I've been getting wires, I've been getting credit card payments for years, but I've never had somebody just give me all of it in cash before. So I wanted to use this as an opportunity to make a video and kind of show you the visuals of how kind of profound this is. This is a lot of money. These are stacks of 20s. These are each account for $100, right? So at one time in my career, it would only be, I would get this much to do a logo package, and I would spend 10, 15, 20 hours working on that package for a client. Nowadays, I am making at least $5,000 for a logo package. So what's the difference? Am I a better designer? No. The actual truth behind this is I now am selling the client, not the service. I'm now selling a product, not a service. You see the trend here? We're not selling services. We're not selling the type of work that we're doing. We're actually selling what the outcome is going to be for this client. So a client comes to me that has a specific kind of business that I'm targeting, whether it's a lawyer, whether it's a contractor, whether it's another marketer, whether it's a internet business, doesn't matter what it is, but they are usually doing a significant amount of revenue, and they really care about the type of brand that they're going to build. And they come to me because they know that I'm an award-winning designer that has done really high-level brands, and they want to have a high-level brand themselves. So what I'm gonna do is kind of walk you through this process. The first step of the process is really getting that key client, getting the right person in front of you, attracting the right type of client that's gonna pay you this kind of money to design their brand. If you have a carpet cleaner that comes to you that's starting a new carpet cleaning business, there's no way they're gonna spend $5,000 for you to create their logo. It's just not gonna happen. Now, I used to sell just a logo by itself, and it would be $250 to $500, and as time has gone on, I no longer offer just a logo design. I do branding packages. So my branding package is the purpose-driven branding blueprint, or we've also have one called the big ticket brand. So these are two branding packages that I offer. The big ticket brand is a $5,000 package. Inside of that package, they get a consultation with me. That's gonna be an hour to an hour and a half. And that consultation's worth at least $1,000 to $1,500 because I've developed a process for that consultation that is really valuable. I'm able to pull out a lot of great information to really get to the core of who their brand is, what their voice is, what their story is, all those amazing things that I've talked about in many other videos in the past. Then I'm also offering them their branding guidelines. Then I'm giving 4 to 6 logo concepts. Then I'm giving them a social media package. Then on top of that, I'm giving them an actual Google slide deck that walks people through their brand and tells their brand story, or creates a specific VSL or pre-selling mechanism, as we call, around their specific product offering that their brand offers, right? Then from there, we also do a branding study. So we're doing all the research. These are things that I never got paid for before, was to do the research. It was just kind of included in this product. Now I'm separating each of these deliverables that I do within the branding packages and putting a value on it. The branding study alone is worth $2,500, right? The branding blueprint that we're giving them, right, at the end of it. At the end of the consultation, I'm also making them a branding blueprint. That alone is worth $1,000. So what I'm doing is I'm showing anywhere between $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, or $20,000 worth of value in the branding package that we're making, and then I'm offering it at a discount. Everybody loves discounts. Everybody loves deals. So that's the second part, is you gotta make them feel like they're getting a deal. If they feel like they're getting a deal, they're gonna be a lot more excited about the package and the opportunity that you're offering them. But put a value to every single thing that you're doing within your package. This is a really key area for me. And then what I did is, you'll notice, is I created a product for my branding package. It's the purpose-driven branding package, or the big ticket brand, right? Now I can build brand equity and social currency around that when I go and get testimonials, say, hey, I bought the big ticket branding package from Adrian and it absolutely changed my business. Not only did I get a great logo, did I get my social media graphics, did I get my branding guidelines, did I have an amazing brand study, I have my branding blueprint, I did the consultation with them, but I ended up getting social media graphics and a video sale. I mean, the amount of value that I was able to get out of this is huge, right? And you get testimonials like that, your product starts to sell itself. You create what's called an irresistible offer. So this is kind of the nutshell I wanted to share you in order how you get to this. Now for me, going forward, this is my bare minimum. I'm looking for clients now that already have an existing brand and aren't happy with that brand and want to do a rebrand and take it to the next level. So we're doing deep dive consultations where we're spending an entire day with not just the owners, but executive leadership and their teams, right? So I'm having to meet with multiple people. So we're spending 6 hours or more with a company just talking about their brand, their values, and all the different aspects that make their brand unique. And that VIP day alone, just the VIP day, just to spend the one day with the team is $7,500. That doesn't include any design. That's just for the consulting side for me to spend the day with them. Then I'm going back and creating the branding blueprint. That's $1,000 to $2,500 value, right? So you can see here, all of a sudden I'm at $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. I can get a branding package now up to about $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000 in value very quickly, very easily. Now, if they're a bigger company, they have vehicle graphics, right? So you're gonna have to charge them for a vehicle graphics package. They're gonna have promotional products. You're gonna have to charge them to design the promotional products. You have a lot of different, they might have multiple offers and multiple programs that they're offering outside of just a carpet cleaning, right? They may be an attorney that does personal injury, they may do bankruptcy, they may do criminal law, right? So these are all things that need to be created, different video sales letters and pre-selling mechanisms that I need to create, that I need to be thinking about. They may have a big office storefront and they want to make sure that their storefront is cohesive and that their brand matches. Then there's an opportunity for an upsell to a website. They need to make sure that their website matches their existing brand. So doing a deep dive audit on their website currently and then showing them what their website should look like is another upsell opportunity. So these things are things that you're able to stack, show value next to it, and then when you're able to do that, you're able to sell something for significantly more than you ever have before. After I was selling my branding packages for $500, I went up to $1,000, then from $1,000 to $2,500, $2,500 to $5,000. Now our average probably branding package ranges at a minimum of $5,000, but it's probably somewhere around the $10,000 mark. So if you want to 10x your income, this is the way you do it. I'm not a better graphic designer than I was then than I am now, right? I've learned some things, some little tricks, but it doesn't make me 10 times more valuable than I was before. In fact, I'm not really doing hardly any of the work anymore for these branding packages. I have an entire team that's doing them. I am kind of leading the consulting side of this. So think about that. How much time have I given back to myself? How much more money am I making? This is where the true freedom is within a creative agency, is I can pick and choose the projects that I want to work on and the ones that I don't want to work on, and I'm working with better and better clients. And this is what my goal is to teach you guys here in my trainings and in my videos, is to make sure that you guys are able to sell your products for the right value to the right people and actually get your time back and be able to start scaling your business so that you're not trapped in doing all the work yourself. So I hope that's super helpful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got a lot of videos, a lot of great content coming. And as always, I'm Adrian Boycell, and keep looking up.